friends, welcome back to Relief Tutorials. Today we are going to learn a new chapter of mathematics, trigonometry. Very important chapter considering 11 science as well as commerce. Say now, trigonometry. The word itself suggests here. It is made up of three words: tri, gon, metron. Actually, it is called trigonometron. Tri means three. Gon means sides, metron means measure. So it is a branch of mathematics which deals with the three sides of a triangle, and our study will be confined only up to right angle triangle. Okay, so now we'll see. See, I will consider a triangle. This is triangle A, B, C. This is 90 degree. So in a right angle triangle, if one angle is 90 degree, you know that remaining two angles are acute angles. The total is 90. Why? Because sum of three angles of a triangle is 180 degree. This is 90. So total of these two angles is 90. So each is less than 90. So they are acute angles. Now, considering this angle C, if I consider C as an angle, then if C is angles, then side opposite to angle C is AB. So we can say if C is angle, then this AB is opposite side. And this BC, this touching side BC, so that is adjacent side. And this is hypotenuse. And you might be knowing in right angle triangle, hypotenuse is the longest side. Okay, if you consider angle A, if angle A is considered, then BC is opposite side and AB is adjacent sides. So what I want to tell you is that it depends upon the angle which you choose. So here in trigonometry, we will consider three sides of a triangles and these angles of a triangles. Okay? See, if I consider this angle C as a theta, this angle C is denoted by theta. So if C is angle theta, then AB is opposite side, BC is adjacent side, and AC is hypotenuse sides. And what I want to tell you is that, see, ABC, B 90 degree, C theta, and measures of AB, measure of side AB, we take it as, for example, C, okay, and this BC is considered as A, and this is considered as B. So these are the measures of sides. Now, how many possible ratio you can make with these three sides of a triangle? See, I can say here A upon B, A upon C. In short, BC upon AC, BC upon AB. Two ratios. Similarly, B upon C, B upon A. Two more ratios. Similarly, C upon A, C upon B. Two more ratios. So altogether, there are 6 possible ratios, and these ratios are called trigonometric ratios. Clear? So we are going to learn about these trigonometric ratios. So I can say how many possible ratios are here. See here, if you consider this, I can say here, see, AB upon AC, AB upon BC, right here, okay. AB upon AC, one ratio. Then AB upon BC. So we have taken AB as a base. So AB upon AC, AB upon BC. Then we take BC. I can say BC upon AB, AC. I can say BC upon AC and BC upon AB. Two more ratios. So here I have taken BC as a base. Again we can say AC. So AC upon AB and AC, AC upon AB and AC upon BC. So here we have taken AC as a base. So altogether there are 6 possible ratios. Can you find any more ratios other than this? No, it's not possible. Only 6 possible ratios are there. And these ratios are called trigonometric ratios. and few names are given to them. We will discuss what names are given to this set now. Okay, now instead of AB upon AC, this ratio, can I write this way? Considering angle C, AB is opposite side, AC is hypotenuse. So I can say one ratio is opposite upon hypotenuse, one is opposite upon adjacent. Clear? Then adjacent upon opposite, adjacent upon hypotenuse, 2 more ratio, hypotenuse upon opposite, and hypotenuse upon adjacent, 2 more ratio, total 6 ratios. Okay, so now I will write here C. One ratio, this AB upon AC, that is opposite upon hypotenuse. So this ratio has given a name. See, all these 6 ratios are there. So we have to give some name to particular ratio to identify those ratios. So this ratio, if I talk, is called sine, and this opposite side is based on angle C. So I can say sine C. So the name of these ratios, AB upon AC, considering angle C, AB is opposite side. Okay, so I have given the name sine C. Okay, so 6 ratios has the name. One is sine, so other is cosine. One is tangent we can say. Tangent, other is cotangent. Okay, then one other is secant, so other is cosecant. So there are 6 ratios. Clear? Sine, cosine, tangent, cotangent, secant, cosecant. So they are little bit, what we can say, longer. So we write the short form of all these ratios. Sine is known as SI and sine. Tangent is known as TA and tan. Secant is known as sec. Cosine is known as cos. Cotangent is known as cot. Cosecant is known as cosec. Okay, so these are the 6 ratios. Okay, they are called trigonometric ratios of angle C. Similarly, you will get trigonometric ratio of angle A. Now, I will take one ratio, opposite upon hypotenuse. That is called sine theta. See, sine this theta. I am not writing C. In place of C, I am writing theta. Sine theta. So that is opposite upon hypotenuse. This is one ratio, trigonometric ratio. Then second I will take 6 ratios are there. Then I will take cos theta. So that is adjacent upon hypotenuse. The third is tan theta. That is opposite upon adjacent side. So 3 ratios. And remaining 3 will be totally reciprocal of these ratios. See, I have taken one ratio, I can say sine theta opposite upon hypotenuse means here AB upon AC, opposite upon hypotenuse. Then here BC upon AC. Then AB upon BC. 3 ratios. Remaining 3 ratios will be AC upon AB. AB upon AC is one ratio. So other will be AC upon AB. One ratio will be BC upon AC. So other will be AC upon BC. One ratio will be AB upon BC. So other will be BC upon AB. So these are the 6 possible ratios. So AB upon AC, that is opposite upon hypotenuse. So I can say this is AB upon AC. Clear? Cos theta. So that is BC upon AC. Tan theta. So that is AB upon BC. Clear? Now these are the 3 ratios. And remaining 3 ratios are totally reciprocal of this ratio. See, AB upon AC. Reciprocal of AB upon AC is AC upon AB. You might be knowing that. Reciprocal of 2 by 3 is 3 by 2. Reciprocal of 2 by 1 is 1 by 2. Clear? Reciprocal of 1 by 7 is 7 by 1. So here AB upon AC, so reciprocal is AC upon AB. Clear? So now, this ratio, reciprocal of sine AB upon AC, is given name cosine. Cos theta. BC upon AC, its reciprocal is AC upon AB. So this is given name sec theta. This is given name cosec theta. And reciprocal of AB upon BC, that is BC upon AB, is given name cot theta. So how many ratios we have? 6 ratios we have. Clear? So we can say reciprocal of sine is cosec. Reciprocal of cos is sec. Reciprocal of tan is cot. Have you got it? See, remember this. I am going to have this. Cosec theta. Reciprocal of this. What you write? Hypotenuse of opposites. The reciprocal of cos is sec theta. So you can write hypotenuse upon adjacent side. And reciprocal of tan is cot theta. That is equals to adjacent upon opposite side. Have you got it? So moral of the story, if you want to see, I will write one page here. That is called reciprocal pair. So sin theta, first theta. Second one is cos theta. These are the two basic ratios, sin theta and cos theta. Sin is opposite upon hypotenuse, cos is adjacent upon hypotenuse. In both the case, hypotenuse is denominator. These are the two basic ratios. Now you take ratios of these two, sin and cos. So ratio of both sin theta upon cos theta. So I have taken ratio of sin and cos. So that is equals to opposite upon hypotenuse upon cos theta. Cos theta is adjacent upon hypotenuse. So that is equals to numerator as it is, opposite upon hypotenuse. Numerator as it is. Now denominator, when I multiply, you have to write its reciprocal. So what you will get here? Hypotenuse upon adjacent. So this hypotenuse will be cancelled. So you will get opposite upon adjacent. So opposite upon adjacent, that is tan theta. That is tan theta. So what I want to tell you in short is that sin is opposite upon hypotenuse. You have to remember this. Cos is adjacent upon hypotenuse. See, many teachers will give you different tricks to remember all these things, but no need at all. What you have to do is just you have to remember these two ratios. Why? Because in higher standard, trigonometry is widely used. You will never remember about the tricks also. Naturally, it should come like ABCD. See, sin opposite upon hypotenuse, cos adjacent upon hypotenuse. You take ratios of the sin and cos. So if you take ratios of the sin and cos, what you will get? Opposite upon adjacent. And opposite upon adjacent is tan. So in short, I can say ratio of sin and cos is tan. Now reciprocal of sin. See, sin opposite upon hypotenuse is reciprocal is hypotenuse upon opposite is cosine. So reciprocal of sin is cosine. So reciprocal of sin theta is cosec theta. Reciprocal of cos theta, see, adjacent upon hypotenuse, hypotenuse upon adjacent, that is sec theta. So reciprocal of cos theta is sec theta. Now sin and cos, a ratio of these two, sin and cos, is called tan theta. And reciprocal of tan theta, that is opposite upon adjacent, its reciprocal is adjacent upon opposite, that is called cot theta. So what you have to do is, you have to just remember this reciprocal pair. So which are the two basic ratios, sin and cos? Sine is opposite upon hypotenuse, cos is adjacent upon hypotenuse. In both this case, hypotenuse will be in denominator, and ratio of sine and cos is tan. That is, you have to take ratio of these two. See, hypotenuse will get cancelled. So what is left? Opposite upon adjacent. So tan is ratio of sine and cos. Over. Now reciprocal of sine is cosec. See, opposite upon hypotenuse. If reciprocal is hypotenuse upon opposite, that is cosec. So reciprocal of sine is cosec. Reciprocal of cos, see, adjacent upon hypotenuse. Here hypotenuse upon adjacent. So reciprocal of cos is sec. Reciprocal of tan is cot. So in short, you have to remember three ratios: sine, cos, and tan. And on the other hand, you have to remember its reciprocal. And this vice versa. Reciprocal of cosec is sine. Reciprocal of sec is cos. Reciprocal of cot is tan. See, we'll go mathematically. I will get see. 1 upon sine theta. It means I have written reciprocal of sine. I told you, 2 upon 1. Just we used to write 2. We never write 2 upon 1. But if 2 is there, you have to consider 2 upon 1. And its reciprocal is 1 upon 2. So if I write sine theta, it means sine theta upon 1. So its reciprocal is 1 upon sine theta. So I have written reciprocal of sine. So reciprocal of sine is 1 upon sine theta. So that is equals to 1 upon sine theta. Sine is opposite upon hypotenuse. Opposite upon hypotenuse. So 1 upon opposite upon hypotenuse. See here, many students has problem here. This is numerator and this is denominator. So numerator will be as it is and multiply. So you write the reciprocal of the denominator. So you write here hypotenuse upon opposite. So what you will get? Hypotenuse upon opposite. So 1 upon opposite upon hypotenuse is hypotenuse upon opposite. 1 upon means here it will be reciprocal of this. Converse of. See here. What you will write? Hypotenuse upon opposite. And hypotenuse upon opposite is cosec theta. So you will write cosec theta. So you got it? So in short, 1 upon sine theta is equals to cosec theta. Similarly, you write 1 upon cosec theta. See, 1 upon cosec theta. So 1 upon cosec theta is hypotenuse upon opposite. 1 upon hypotenuse upon opposite means opposite upon hypotenuse. And you know that opposite upon hypotenuse is sine theta. So that is equals to sine theta. So you look here. Cosec theta is 1 upon sine theta. And 1 upon cosec theta is sine theta. Are you getting what I am telling you? So reciprocal of sine is cosec. And reciprocal of cosec is sine. So reciprocal of sine is cosec. And reciprocal of cosec is sine. So these are reciprocal pair. Have you got it? See here. Opposite upon hypotenuse. So hypotenuse upon opposite. So these two are reciprocal pair. Adjacent upon hypotenuse. Here hypotenuse upon adjacent. So these two are reciprocal pair. Cos theta and sec theta. Same way, I can say now 1 upon sine theta. 1 upon sine theta is equals to cosec theta. Cosec theta. Okay. And 1 upon cosec theta is equals to sine theta. Similarly, 1 upon cos theta, if you write 1 upon cos theta, so that is equal to 1 upon cos theta adjacent upon hypotenuse. So you will get hypotenuse upon adjacent. Hypotenuse upon adjacent is equals to sec theta. So 1 upon cos theta is equals to sec theta. Similarly, 1 upon sec theta is equals to cos theta. Similarly, you see 1 upon tan theta, you say 1 upon. So you will get adjacent upon opposite. That is equals to cot theta. So in short, these are reciprocal pair. So sin theta is equals to 1 upon cosec theta. I can write. See here. Sin theta is equals to 1 upon cosec theta. Sin theta is equals to 1 upon cosec theta. Cos theta is equals to 1 upon sec theta. I can write. Or sec theta is equals to 1 upon cos theta. See, sec theta is equals to 1 upon cos theta. So nothing to get confused. Moral of the story is these are reciprocal pair. Look here, you will come to know. Very simple. Opposite upon hypotenuse. इसका उल्टा. hypotenuse upon opposite, that is called reciprocal. So that is sine and cosine. Adjacent upon hypotenuse, इसका उल्टा hypotenuse upon adjacent, so these two are reciprocal pair. Tan theta, opposite upon adjacent, इसका उल्टा adjacent upon opposite, that is cot theta, so these two are reciprocal. So reciprocal of sin theta is cosec theta, reciprocal of cos theta is sec theta, reciprocal of tan theta is cot theta. So in short now, I can write formula now. The sin theta is equals to 1 upon cosec theta. Sin theta is equals to 1 upon cosec theta. Okay, and cosec theta is equals to 1 upon sin theta. So sin theta is equals to 1 upon cosec theta. Cosec theta is equals to 1 upon sin. Similarly with other two. Cos theta is equals to 1 upon sec theta. Sec theta is equals to 1 upon cos theta. Tan theta is equals to 1 upon cot theta, and cot theta is equals to 1 upon tan theta. Clear? Any confusion? So 6 formula, now I will write 7. What I will write? Sin theta is equals to 1 upon cosec theta. So therefore cosec theta is equals to 1 upon sin theta. What I will write 8. Come on. And what it says, sin theta is equal to 1 upon cosec theta. If cosec here is division, when it goes here, multiplication, and the sin comes here, division. Mathematically also you can understand this. Clear? Have you got it? Now, so sin theta is equals to 1 upon cosec theta, cosec theta is equals to 1 upon sin theta. Similarly, cos theta is equals to 1 upon sec theta. See, if you want to see here, I can say cos theta 1 upon sec theta. To find out, you will get 1 upon sec theta. So sec theta is hypotenuse upon adjacent. So hypotenuse upon adjacent. So that is equals to adjacent upon hypotenuse. Okay. So adjacent upon hypotenuse is cos theta. So 1 upon sec theta, 1 upon sec theta is equals to what you got? Cos theta. So they are reciprocal pair. So cos theta is equals to 1 upon sec theta. Similarly, sec theta is equals to 1 upon cos theta. So sec theta is equals to 1 upon cos theta. Now then you can write tan theta. Tan theta is equals to 1 upon cot theta. So cot theta is equals to 1 upon tan theta. Clear? So look here, sin theta is equals to 1 upon cosec theta, cosec theta is equals to 1 upon sin theta, cos theta is equals to 1 upon sec theta, sec theta is equals to 1 upon cos theta, tan theta is equals to 1 upon cot theta, and cot theta is equals to 1 upon tan theta. So once you get the reciprocal pair, remaining formulas will be quite easier. But before that, how we got these things you have to remember. I told you there are 6 possible ratios. 2 basic ratios are sine and cos. Sine opposite upon hypotenuse, cos adjacent upon hypotenuse, and ratio of sine and cos will be tan. So you find the ratio of this. Hypotenuse cancel, opposite upon adjacent. That is termed as tan. So you got all these 3 ratios, and remaining 3 ratios are the reciprocal. Reciprocal of sine, see, opposite upon hypotenuse. Its reciprocal is hypotenuse upon opposite. So that is termed as cosec. Reciprocal of adjacent upon hypotenuse is hypotenuse upon adjacent. That is termed as sec. Reciprocal of opposite upon adjacent is adjacent upon opposite. That is termed as cot. So 2 basic ratios are sine and cos. Ratios of sine and cos is tan. And remaining these 3 ratios are reciprocal of these corresponding ratios. Have you got it? So sin theta 1 upon cosec theta, cosec theta 1 upon sin theta, cos theta 1 upon sec theta, sec theta 1 upon cos theta, tan theta 1 upon cot theta 1 upon tan theta. In English language we can say that sin is reciprocal of cosec, but mathematically we say sin theta 1 upon cosec theta 1 upon sin theta. Clear? Now, see. Now sin theta is equals to 1 upon cosec theta. Here we have, see, This is in denominator. When it comes here, it will be in multiplication. Sin theta into cosec theta is equals to 1. So mathematically you can say sin theta into cosec theta is equals to 1. Similarly, you can say cos theta into sec theta is equals to 1. Similarly, this cot here in division, when it goes here multiplication, tan theta into cot theta equal to 1. This is mathematical approach. But see, we will see in other way. Sin. If I say, see, 1 upon 2 sin. See, sin theta into cosec theta. For example, I say sin theta is 1 upon 2. Then cosec is reciprocal of sin. So I have to write 2 upon 1. This 2 will get cancelled. Answer will be 1. So, in short, when you multiply a number with its reciprocal, answer will be 1. So here it is sin and its reciprocal is cosec. So when you multiply a ratio with its reciprocal, answer will be 1. See in other words. If I say any number 2 by 3, this is the number. What will be its reciprocal? Take a 3 by 2. When you multiply with this 2, number and its reciprocal, answer will be 1. So here sin, its reciprocal is cosec. So when you multiply ratio with its reciprocal, answer will be 1. Have you got it or not? In short, what I want to tell you is, when any number is multiplied with its reciprocal, naturally answer will be 1. Just I have told you here. See, okay, 3 upon 2, its reciprocal is 2 upon 3. When you multiply this 2, answer will be 1. Similarly, here we have sin, and here we have cosec. Sin theta into cosec theta. You know, sin and cosec are reciprocal. So if I write sin theta as it is, cosec theta. So cosec theta is equals to 1 upon sin. So 1 upon sin. Sin will be cancelled. Answer will be 1. Why? Because sin is a ratio and its reciprocal ratio is cosec theta. So when you multiply these two, answer will be 1. No need of going too far. Just from here you can understand sin theta equal to 1 upon cosec theta. Cosec division, when it goes here multiplication, what you will get? Sin theta into cosec theta is equals to 1. So number, product of number and its reciprocal is always equals to 1. So sin theta into cosec theta 1. Similarly cos theta into sec theta also will be cos theta into sec theta will be 1. Similarly here tan theta into cot theta is equals to 1. Have you got it, friends? Nothing. See here, 7 sin theta into cosec theta you will get 1, cos theta into sec theta you will get 1, tan theta into cot theta you will get 1. So now come back. Reciprocal pair of sin is cosec. You have to remember this. It is very easy. Yeah? Reciprocal of cos is sec, tan is cot. These are the reciprocal. So sin theta is equals to 1 upon cosec theta. See, sin theta is equals to 1 upon cosec theta, cosec theta is equals to 1 upon sin theta, cos theta is equals to 1 upon sec theta, and sec theta is equals to 1 upon cos theta, tan theta is equals to 1 upon cot theta, and cot theta is equals to 1 upon tan theta. 6 formulas. And these two are number with ratio and its reciprocal ratio. So the product will be 1. So sin into cosec 1, cos into sec 1, tan into cot 1. So 3 more formulas. And in the very beginning of a chapter, I have told you that ratio of sin and cos. Ratio of the sin and cos is tan. See, I will explain last time. See here. Sin theta upon cos theta. Ratio of sin and cos. Sin is opposite upon hypotenuse. Cos is adjacent upon hypotenuse. This will get cancelled. So what you will get? Opposite upon adjacent. And opposite upon adjacent is tan theta. So in short, ratio of sin and cos is tan. I told you in the very beginning of a lecture, a ratio of sin and cos is tan. So I can write here 16. Tan theta is nothing but ratio of sin theta upon cos theta. Okay. So sin upon cos is tan. Similarly, if we find cos upon sin, what we will get? See here. cos theta upon sin theta. Cos theta is adjacent upon hypotenuse. Sin theta is opposite upon hypotenuse. Hypotenuse will get cancelled. So what you will get? Adjacent upon opposite. Adjacent upon opposite. That is cot. Reciprocal of tan is cot. So what you will get here? Cot theta. Adjacent upon opposite. Adjacent upon opposite is cot theta. So cos upon sin is cot. Sin upon cos is tan. Naturally, you know reciprocal of tan is cot. So if tan is sin upon cos, reciprocal of tan is cot. So reciprocal of sin upon cos will be cos upon sin. So we can write 17th formula. 17th cot theta is equals to cos theta upon sin theta. See here, very simple. I told you trigonometric deals with three sides and angles of a triangle. So this is the right angle triangle. Okay, what you have to do is you prepare the note. Here, whatever is here on the board, you have to write in your classwork, and after that, whatever I speak here in the same manner, you have to speak it out. You can do it in front of a mirror also. See how? Theta, so this is opposite, this is adjacent, this is hypotenuse. I told you there are 6 possible ratios coming here. Sin theta, so I told you 2 basic ratios, sin and cos. Sin is opposite upon hypotenuse, cos is adjacent upon hypotenuse. The ratio of sin and cos is tan. So if you find the ratios, hypotenuse will get cancelled. So opposite upon adjacent. So you got this 3 trigonometric ratio. Remaining 3 will be its reciprocal. Opposite upon hypotenuse. So hypotenuse upon opposite is cosec. Adjacent upon hypotenuse. So hypotenuse upon adjacent will be sec. Opposite upon adjacent. So adjacent upon opposite will be cot. So in short, moral of the story is reciprocal of sin is cosec. Reciprocal of cos is sec. Reciprocal of tan is cot. So reciprocal of sin cosec. Reciprocal of cos sec. Reciprocal of tan cot. So from this you have to speak out the formula. See how? Sin theta 1 upon cosec theta. Cosec theta 1 upon sin theta. Cos theta 1 upon sec theta. Sec theta 1 upon cos theta. Tan theta 1 upon cot theta. Cot theta 1 upon tan theta. 6 cos. Then ratio and its reciprocal ratio. Sin into cosec will be 1. See, I told you. Sin into cosec. Sin into cosec 1. Cos into sec 1. Tan into cot 1. Remaining 3 ratios. Now, sin upon cos. I told you ratio of sin and cos is tan. Ratio of sin and cos is tan. So sin upon cos, tan. Cos upon sin, cot. Have you got it? So in this way you have to memorize all these formulas. See, try to understand, don't by heart it. First of all, you have to write this reciprocal pair. 5 times you write in your paper. Reciprocal of sin is cosec. Reciprocal of cos is sec. Reciprocal of tan is cot. Then sin theta 1 upon cosec theta. Cosec theta 1 upon sin theta. Cos theta 1 upon sec theta. Sec theta 1 upon cos theta. Tan theta 1 upon cot theta. Cot theta 1 upon tan theta. Sin into cosec 1. Cos into sec 1. Tan into cot 1. Product of these two is 1. Sin into cosec 1. Cos into sec 1. Tan into cot 1. Sin upon cos tan. Cos upon sin cot. I hope you understood this. So keep practicing. Without this formula, you are not able to do any problem of trigonometry. So if you are not spending 1 hour with these lectures, keep on writing this by your own. You have to, I can say, complete 5 to 10 papers. Keep on writing, practice this. Don't mug up. Then only you will be able to approach further in the chapters. If you are not learning this, please don't watch any of my videos of trigonometry. Okay?